Hello everyone, in this Python and mathematics tutorial I will explain how to generate a 3D plot of functions in Python. Okay, so here's the problem. Let us assume that you have an analytical form of a function that depends on two variables. For example, you have a function f that depends on x and y. And for this particular video, I will assume that the function looks like a saddle. Mathematically, we can describe this function as y squared minus x squared. And let us assume that we want to generate a 3D plot of this function. However, what exactly is a 3D plot? Here I'm sketching it. Over here, we place the values of x, that is on this axis. On this axis, we place the values of y. And on the z-axis, we place the values of f of x, y. So a particular point in this space has coordinates x, y, and f of x, y. And set of points generated in this manner and that satisfy this equation is called a graph of this function. Before I explain how to do this in Python, I would like to mention the following. It took me a significant amount of time, energy, and planning to create this completely free video tutorial, as well as more than 300 video tutorials that you can find on my YouTube channel. And consequently, I kindly ask you to press the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks a lot. Okay, let's start from scratch. The first step is to open a new script. And over here you can type this code. Let's explain this code line by line. The first step is to import the necessary libraries and functions. First, I need to import the plotting function. I'm using pyplot and I'm importing pyplot as plot. Next, I need to use the toolkit called Matplotlib in order to plot the 3D graphs. Consequently, from this library, I import Matplotlib. This toolkit will enable us to plot 3D graphs by using pyplot. Next, I set the plotting style in order to make the graphs a little bit nicer. I use this style called Seaborn Poster. However, you can look into the documentation of pyplot and you can choose a different style. Then I need to import the NumPy library, and over here I need to define the figure size, and I need to specify that the projection is 3D. That is, that I want to project my axis in 3D. Let's select this piece of code and let's execute it. Voila! Here's what we get. We get an empty graph. Next, we will learn how to translate mathematical functions in Python. For example, let's consider our original function. F of x, y is equal to y squared minus x squared. How to define this function in Python such that we can plot this function over here. To do that, we will be using the Meshgrid function. And those of you who are familiar with Matplotlib, you have probably used this function. It's a very powerful function for defining grids and for translating these type of mathematical functions into the form that Python can understand. First, in order to use Meshgrid, we need to define the grid limits and the grid points. We do that by defining two vectors. The first vector will be called the x vector, and I will type np a range. Then we specify the start, end, and we specify the step size. Over here I will use 0.5. Similarly, we define the y vector. That will define our mesh in the y direction. And let's use the same values, or let's change these values. For example, -4 to 4, 0.5. And let's see these two vectors. X, perfect, and y. Here it is. Next, let us define our grid by using the NumPy Meshgrid function. And here it is. We call np.meshgrid, this is the Meshgrid function. We specify the vectors x and y as input arguments. And let's see the output. Let's see what happens. What is X matrix? Here it is. Here's X matrix. Interesting. How about Y matrix? Let's see Y matrix. Here it is. How to interpret these two matrices? Well, to interpret these two matrices, let's reduce this step size. That is, let us increase actually that step size, and let's repeat this in order to better see these matrices. Here's my X matrix, perfect, and here's Y matrix, perfect. Okay, so what are these two matrices? How to interpret them? Well, these two matrices define a set of points in two-dimensional plane that actually define a grid. Here's how the grid is constructed. If we take this element and this element, these two elements define a point in the xy plane. X value is -3, -1, -2, -3. Here it is. Let's do this. And the y value is -1, -2, -3, and -4. Here it is. Consequently, our point is over here. So here's our first point. How about the second point? So where is our second point? How to find it? Not a big deal. We take this entry of X matrix and we take the corresponding entry of the Y matrix and we construct the point. X is -2, Y is -4. Here's the second point. How about the third point? Well, in the same manner, we take this entry of X matrix and this entry of the Y matrix, and here's our point. And if we go along the row, or actually along the columns of the X matrix, we will obtain a set of points, ending at 2. Here it is. If we now switch to the second row of X matrix and Y matrix, we will obtain the second row of our grid. And consequently, if we go down the rows of our matrix, X and Y, we will construct the complete grid. And we will end over here. The next question is how to use these Meshgrid matrices to define our function. That's not a big deal. However, before I explain that, let's see what happens if I do something like this. If I define a matrix, for example, B, that's X matrix times, be careful about this times sign, it's not what you think it is, times X matrix. So what is this? Let's see. Let's see the B matrix, and let's see our X matrix. Here's the B matrix, and here's the X matrix. Consequently, we can observe that this sign is not the standard matrix multiplication. This is actually the element-wise multiplication. That is, this entry of B, that is 1, 1, is obtained by taking the square of this entry. And be careful, again, this is not matrix multiplication. Keep in mind that. Similarly, if you apply any function to your X matrix, for example, if you type nb.sinus, if you take a sinus of a matrix, the result will actually be element-wise sinus of your X matrix. And you can see B over here. Perfect. Now that we understand this important detail, let us see how to write our function that looks like this. in Python. That is, let's learn how to use these Meshgrid matrices to define this function in Matlab. So here's how we do that. Voila, magic, a single line of code. Let's go step by step and let's explain what's written over here. Here's our Y matrix. And let's see this matrix obtained by taking square of Y matrix. Over here we take every entry of the Y matrix and we square it in order to obtain this matrix. In the same manner, we calculate the square of X matrix. This is the X matrix and here's the square. Then we simply take entry from Y matrix square and we subtract from that entry the entry of the X matrix square. And that's precisely what's happening over here. This minus sign is applied element wise. That is, we basically have these expressions. So the Z matrix, its ij entry is Y matrix ij squared minus X matrix ij squared. Okay, so that was the most difficult part. Let's plot the Z matrix. Not a big deal. Over here we use the function plot surface and keep in mind that AX is already defined over here. So we specify the X matrix, Y matrix, and Z matrix. That is, the points along the X coordinate, Y coordinate, and Z coordinate. And over here we specify the color map. Over here we choose the color bar and we set the axis labels X, Y, and Z. We show our plot, and finally over here I will save the result as a PNG file with a resolution of 600 dots per inch such that I can include it on my web page. Let's do that and let's see the result. Here is the result. Not bad, not bad. However, let's improve the resolution. We can do that by decreasing the step size over here, and let's see the output. At the end, you will get this graph and you can include it in your report or on your web page, and in my case the graph is saved over here. Let's do another example. Say that we want to plot this function. Sinus 2x multiplying cosinus 2y. How to do that? Well, over here we need to change something. Our Z matrix will look like this. I will simply use numpy sinus 2 times my Meshgrid matrix corresponding to x multiplying cosinus function of 2 times Y matrix corresponding to the Meshgrid. Over here 2 is applied element-wise, cosine is applied element-wise, 2 again is applied element-wise, sinus is applied element-wise, and finally I multiply element-wise this matrix and this matrix. Keep in mind that. Let's see the result. Here it is. Here's our function. Okay, this is the end. That would be all for today. I hope that you like this video. If you like the videos I create, please press the like and subscribe buttons. Thanks a lot and have a nice day.